this is a general reading. Take what resonates, only what doesn't. And I really feel that this message is really important because I tried to record it a lot of times and it was really complicated to do it. So please put attention. The first energy that we have is the Six of Swords. With this energy, we are talking a lot about your healing journey. That you have been doing this for a long period of time, and just now you're starting to realize how much this affects your life, how much you start to feeling better. Because I felt in the past your ex or something tried to make you feel not enough, that you were always trying to seek their validation, but these kind of people are feeling really dry inside with a big boy. So it's really important to understand that if they already don't feel good about themselves, they are never going to be feeling pleased by whatever thing that you want to do, because they feel lacking in a lot of areas of their lives. So please keep calm and keep doing whatever you are doing, because it's working basically. And the other situation I'm feeling is that you, for a lot of time, you were carrying other people's feelings with you. You were trying to make your father, your mother feel better or something, but these kind of people were really toxic towards you. Maybe one of them were always like angry or things like that, and as a child you were trying always to behave in a perfect way, so this person never felt upset or something. But I want to tell you that you just were a child, and it's really complicated for an adult to have emotional intelligence, and more for a child to try to please other people. And if this person always felt upset and for the minimum small detail start a fight or something, you weren't able to do nothing with this kind of people. So please be compassionate towards yourself. Send this kind of energy to your inner child, to this teenager that is still stuck and angry with their fathers. So in this case, you are going to be able to heal and transform your reality. And don't be attracted to with this kind of people, with people that don't know what they are doing with their life. They don't know what they are doing with their emotions, and they are going to put everything onto you, and they are going to blame you for whatever things that are going in their life. Okay. And with the Ace of Coins, it's really important that you start to don't self-sabotage when big opportunities came in your way, because it's going to be really complicated for a lot of you guys. I feel that since you were a child, you were always carrying other people's feelings. Maybe you're from your mother, from your father. And this is really complicated, because imagine, even for adults, it's really complicated to have a emotional intelligence. Imagine for a kid, when you weren't having all the tools that you needed to be more powerful, to understand your emotion, it was really complicated for you to try to carry all the weight in your shoulders of the feelings from your parents, basically. So with this reading, I want you to make yourself aware about that this was never your fault. I have two cases that maybe one of them were really upset with life a bit, like something like that something small could happen and these people start to have a big fight, start to scream, start to say bad words, and you were always trying to behave in a perfect way so they will be happy or something. You weren't able to do that because they were in a really complicated emotional state. So this was never your fault, that they were screaming or they were like depressed or they were having all these kind of emotional problems. They were always up to them. And it's really important to understand that if they wanted to do the work, if they wanted to go to therapy, they could do it, but they always decide to don't do nothing about it, to keep repeating the same pattern over and over again, to hurt other people and to hurt you, because like I told you, you were just a child. Es un poco. Cálmate. And now that you are an adult, it's really important to start to comprehend how much these kind of things affect your life, because it's really hard to carry other people's feelings, because we have enough with our own feelings. Imagine to carry two other people's burden with you. So it's really time to maybe go to therapy, to seek for other kind of help, because it's really hard to do all this work alone by yourself. And like I told you, I felt that this trauma run deep. You were always maybe trying to date people or being friends with this kind of people, these people that can escape from their parents, that they always try to be like a energy vampire. And it's time to break this pattern, to understand why you act in the way that you are doing, and to really start to having more healthy and beautiful relationships, because you deserve it. And I know that your parents told you other things, that you needed to carry other people's burden, that you needed to carry their feelings, but now it's not time for this anymore. It's time for you to be free, to focus on yourself, basically, to become a better human being, and to start to process but trust your feelings, and start to realize that you need to put this kind of energy, these kind of feelings into the people that belong. So it's not your time to do something else. And with the energy of the Page of Cups, it's really important to connect with your heart. And I know that it's going to be complicated, because you were told that you learned that you needed to carry other people's feelings, to behave in a perfect way, to be able to deserve love. But this is just a lie. You deserve love because you are just a child of God. So don't try to put yourself in complicated positions, and start to open up your heart again. I know it's going to be a process, but I know that you are enough and strong to do this, to be able to open up yourself again, to be able to trust in new people, and this kind of stuff. This will be really important. My name is Montserrat. If you would like to back a personal reading, you can send me a DM. The way that I work is reading the energy through the cards, and also declare I have the most correct cognizance. This means I have a strong intuition. And with this gift, I would like to help you guys to gain clarity in whatever process that you are going through. And we're going to go to the root of the problem, not just like remove the bad leaves or things like that, because we are not solving nothing. We need to go to the root to really see how our reality transforms in a 180 way. And this will be everything for today. Bye. Subscribe, follow me, give it a like.